Pop Squad! Coming at ya. Oh, wow. We've got another song by Blowfly today. These are absolutely the dirtiest songs that I have probably ever heard, and they're still so good. We're gonna jump. It's lots of swearing, lots of super inappropriate stuff. If you're a kid, just turn it off. If you're easily offended, do not listen to this. Lot of swear words, but it is so awesome to know that this stuff existed in the 70s and 80s, because it's like if Richard Pryor were like dirtier and recorded rap music, that would be Blowfly. If Richard Pryor were a dirtier comedian, and he did rap music, that's Blowfly. So this song is called Porno Freak. Apparently Porno Freak / International Pricks from 1981. He's got an amazing voice. Just this great, deep voice, fantastic laugh, and quite an imagination. So it's a long one. Oh, see, I'm already starting with the double entendres. Almost 15 minutes long, and you're gonna laugh. I hope you laugh, because you should. It's obviously completely over the top, ridiculous stuff, and it's really, really funny. So get comfortable, or maybe get uncomfortable, and let's jump in.
While sitting home playing with my prick, I decided to take in a flick. Only dirty movies turn me on, like Deep Throat and The Devil and Mrs. Jones. I've been called a genius, I've been called a bastard, but I'm known around the world as a nasty rapper. London lovers make a prick feel so damn fine, but a mouth ain't big enough for this prick of mine. No man can resist The Devil and Mrs. Jones, but you ain't got enough ass to turn me on.
Okay, so first off, he mentions a bunch of different pornos in here, and they're all old, obviously, old pornos, and they're all terrible. And if you've never seen The Devil and Mrs. Jones, Debbie Does Dallas, anything else he mentions, Deep Throat, they're all awful. They're just not good. The only reason they got any attention is because they were the original pornos. They're awful.
This prick of mine get hard as stone, and it's 3 times bigger than John Holmes. Being fucked by me.
John Holmes, I know this because I was a kid in the 80s and 90s, well, 80s it would have been, was a white guy who had like a 12-inch penis, and he was a big deal in porn in the early days. Who cares?
It's like living in a palace, and if you don't believe it, ask Debbie Does Dallas. All of you freaks, no matter where you are, listen while I rap about the porno stars. I go booty 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 booty. Yeah.
What a laugh.
Porno freak. Yeah. I can fuck all week.
So those little things that he throws in, I could all week. It's just hilarious, because they're just little throwaway lines. They don't need to be there, but they're just hilarious.
Tight pussy I seek. Cause I'm a porno freak. Why watching my man John Holmes? Yeah. Stick all of that dick in Mrs. Jones. Oh, long John, it came real fast. Yeah. When he stuck all that dick up Mrs. Jones' ass. Now they say the devil told her how to fuck. And she got more pussy than you can carry in a truck. But still the bitch, she wasn't pleased. And when old John asked her what she needs, she said, I'm porno free.
Little disco-y.
Fuck all week. Hard dicks a seek. Yeah. I need a porno free. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Who can fuck all week?
Sounds like a vampire or something.
Guys, you never want to take a leak. She was a porno freak. They say letting the loveless a deep throat can make a man come with just one stroke. They say she can do miracles with her tongue. Yeah, so she'll suck your prick till your ass get numb. But you ain't never had a prick like mine. I ram it in the throat till they come out of behind.
Ew.
Now all the dick she sucked in that movie. She heard bells ringing, but her pussy wasn't groovy. And you know what she needed? A porno freak who could fuck all week. Hard dick you see. Yeah, she needed a porno freak. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hard dicks you seek. Fellas, you never wanted to take a leak. Cause you's a porno freak. When Deputy Dallas, she was a cheerleader. And all the football players was dying to eat her. Even the coach wanted to fuck her. She smiled and said, look, you sucker. What I want is a porno freak who can suck all week. A strong tongue I see. Yeah.
Strong tongue I seek.
Give me a porno freak. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A porno freak.
And even in this, do you see how they vary the music? Like, he sings his verse, and then there's a little bit of a break, and then they change the music again to kind of keep you interested, to sort of clear the slate, bring you back into things. It's really musically very well done, because it keeps your interest even though we're 4 minutes into a 15-minute song. It doesn't feel like we're 4 minutes in because they keep it fresh.
Who can come all week? You'll never want to take a leak when you got yourself a porno freak. Yeah! Tell you about a chick that must be from hell.
Oh, I like that.
She goes in the name of Emmanuel. Yeah, the bitch is so fine it ought to be a shame. She could fuck the devil and drive the angels insane. When it come to screwing, she couldn't get enough. She liked her fucking hard and rough. One look from her would set your ass on fire. Ha! She could make you come with just a bat of an eye. You know what she was? A porno freak. Ha! She could come all week. Guys, you never wanted to take a leak. Cause she was a porno freak. She was a porno star. She'll find out just who you are. She could shoot real far. She was a porno star. She was a porno freak.
The bass is great.
Hard dick, you see.
Those little accents on the guitar are really good.
I think I better repeat. Yeah, she was a porno freak.
Really like the bass.
Yeah. Every time I see a chick with a lot of ass, old Blowfly can't help but laugh. He do something like this. He goes, ha ha ha. Ha ha. I said, ha ha ha. Ha ha. Then I go, yeah. no star, but play the guitar.
It's a good little guitar break too.
That sound that you motherfuckers hear back in the background going like this. That's the sound of my engineer, Freddie Stonewall, beating on his old lady's ass. She the kind of bitch that like get whoopings, you know. Yeah. I got a hoe that drive my ass insane, and she goes in the name of... Yeah.
Oh, it must be 2 songs. All right, so it's not 15 minutes long. I'm excited. Yeah, I mean, just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Even the cover of the CD here in this picture here, it says Porno Freak, immature adults only. It's kind of covered up a little bit by the CD itself. And his music really is interesting to me because I don't know how successful he was. Obviously, he had a little bit of a career because he's got CDs out, and there's probably multiple CDs and multiple songs, and he sticks to this sort of thing. Like, he's very much about kind of rapping dirty, right? And it absolutely follows along in this kind of comedy field of super inappropriate, super sexualized, especially in the black community, coming from like Dolomite and even like Shaft, that sort of thing. And this is a guy who obviously really enjoyed this, had a good time with it. Otherwise, why would you make this music over and over and over? It's not the same stuff. I mean, it does vary, but it still has the same theme all the time. He's never going to be in the whatever Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't know if he'd even be. He should be in like the hip hop or whatever Hall of Fame, because I think it is a genre of music, a type of music that is unlike anything else out there, and that alone makes it worthy of being looked at and and listening to. And I think it's really kind of fun. I mean, I'm a big fan of comedy. I love comedy. I would love to do stand up. And there are comedians who just do dirty jokes, and sometimes it's just sophomoric and immature and stupid, but this guy's got a lot of talent. I mean, he's writing a rap song, he's writing the music, he's got performers with him, he's going out doing the stuff on the road. Really, really cool. I mean, it's really neat. I don't know if I'd want to go to a concert of his where you listen to his music for an hour of just like as many dirty things as you could have thrown at you, but the music is good, and it is funny. I think it's funny, and I'm sure it's really offensive to people. Like, I'm sure there are some people so totally offended by this, and it is not for them. It is absolutely not for them, and I totally get that. It's not for kids. It's you got to be an adult, and you got to understand, like, this is not something that you just play for your parents or grandparents or your nephews when they're in their teenage years. They would think it was hilarious, but at the same time it would be like, what? Just because they have the experience of somebody who's even in their 20s or 30s or 40s or 50s, whatever. They don't have any of that. Really interesting stuff just because of what it is, and that's why I listen to it. So I hope you like this. I'd love to hear what you think. I think I've only done one other Porno Freak, one other Blowfly song, and it was freaking hilarious. Just really, really good. But completely inappropriate. Absolutely admit it. If you don't like it, too bad, I guess. I don't know what else to say. It's too bad. It exists. It's a thing in the world, and you are also a thing in the world, and you need to accept that you both exist in the same world. Papa Squat, checking out. I'll be back tomorrow with something probably a little more socially acceptable. Have yourself a good day and good night. Bye. Please like, subscribe, and share.